million, 20 million, 30 million. I'm on something. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. That fool was something. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Yeah, trick, I'm up. Yeah.
All right, so you know what it is, man. It's DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thoro Zano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. This is the Zoom edition, you know. We're still quarantining. There's still COVID going on out there. A lot of people may not think so, but it ain't going nowhere just because the sun is out, all right? Let's not get carried away. With that being said, I got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
Yo, I'm Young Reem. My group, Influence Minds. I'm a part of my group. They call it Influence Minds, but my rap name by myself is Young Reem. So, yeah, that's me and my group. We're from Rochester, New York. Up and coming. We've been doing it for probably like 5, 6, 7 years.
Right.
For a minute. But it was like it's had a lot going on. So
right.
Yeah.
Now Rochester, that's I equate that with the whole, like, it's not Buffalo, but that's like near Buffalo. That's all upstate New York, correct?
Right.
Right. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with Benny the Butcher, Griselda Records, and those people, right? Those guys, right? Yeah. So they've really been putting on for the town up there. You know what I mean? Like Buffalo, Rochester, that whole area. It's kind of got like a, well, you know, listen to their music. Not saying everybody does this, but they kind of took it to. They kind of keeping it classic hip hop, boom bap or whatever. At least Benny and Griselda. Has any of that rubbed off in Rochester? Is that your style of music making, or what's your style of music making?
It's definitely like an influence with Benny, or not even Benny. Like it's a known rapper here. His name 38 Special.
38 Special, yeah, I know 38 Special. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Like that's kind of his style too. It's a lot of rappers here. Like it's not too many that it's a lot of rappers still trying to like be on that style, but it's a lot more trying to be like more new school here.
Right.
But I try to keep it like not even new school, because I don't even like some tracks, I don't even use auto-tune. I just like to make the track however I feel. If I feel I don't need whatever, then I'm not gonna do it.
Right. Okay, so with that being said, I'm curious. You're in Rochester. Before you started doing music, obviously everybody's a fan of somebody who was influenced by hip hop because they didn't invent it. Who were you listening to growing up? Like, what was your choice? Or what was the first? Do you remember the first hip hop records you ever heard? Do you remember that?
Shit. My mom, she used to listen to all the greats, like from Tupac, Biggie, Snoop, Mary J, Aaliyah, Eminem, like all, like to just like any good music, like that, even the old school, even like R&B,
right?
Like a lot of shit.
Okay. Now, did you have a personal favorite, like in terms of hip hop? Who's your favorite rapper, if you have one?
I would say Cassidy. He one of my favorite rappers, to be honest. And there's like next, like Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, you keep it in the PA at least. You keep it in Pennsylvania. Now, hold on. You mentioned Cassidy. You know my history with Cassidy, right? You do know that, right?
Right.
Are you aware of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know I'm the first. Well, I'm gonna go deeper. Yet you may not know. You know I'm the first DJ to put him on a mixtape. Did you know that?
I think I know that.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, I DJ for him since the beginning of his career. I've been with him since day one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, me and Cass have a long history together. So it's funny you brought up Cass. Cass, one of my favorite rappers too. Cassidy, Big L, Rakim, people like that. People that do punchline, that's witty with punchlines. I like to be entertained with words. You know what I mean? I prefer artists that can entertain me with words as opposed to a good song. That's just me though. I mean, that's the master of ceremonies. Everybody can't entertain you with wordplay and flow. It has to be a catchy hook or a song, which is nothing wrong with that either. But me, for my entertainment enjoyment, I prefer someone just entertain me with straight bars, but entertain me, but be entertaining with it. You know what I mean? And and everybody can't do that because that's the talent part of it. That's where the talent comes in. Like that's like you have to be like sharp, you know, intellectual. Like that's a gift. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, let's get to the music, man. What do you got out? What are you promoting? What's going on? What we doing?
Sure, what I got out now is I'm working on a lot of stuff for my group project and my solo project. I don't know what it's called, but my group project, Influence Minds. We got the whole project done, and we have a Facebook page where we have some of our like preview music that we're about to release. And like we're one of the first people in Rochester to have like 20K followers.
Damn.
Like nobody in Rochester was like doing that back in the day. We used to promote our stuff on Facebook, through YouTube, like before, like, you know, the stuff like businesses do. That's the kind of stuff that we did. Right. But yeah, we're about to get back on it.
Now off camera, you had brought something to my attention, which I thought was very interesting that I would like to talk about, if you know, and you can go in depth as much as you want or not. But I do want to address it because it could be helpful to somebody else. I always try to give helpful insight to people that may be going through what you're going through and in general. So you were in Prodigy, God bless your dad, Prodigy from Mobb Deep. You guys actually had something in common because Prodigy was diagnosed with sickle cell, and you yourself, you said you had sickle cell, correct?
Right.
Can you give the viewers maybe what are some of the struggles dealing with sickle cell that they may not know, that you like your daily life, things that you have to do to make sure you're okay and healthy and stay healthy and maintain.
Shit, I would say just take care of yourself, take your medicine, be as healthy as you could be. Like eat the right foods, drink a lot of water. Yeah, that's basically it.
Now, are there foods that are no? If you have sickle cell, like you can't eat this, it'll be bad. Don't eat this. Like what food is that you cannot eat if you have sickle cell, if there is a such food?
It might be certain foods, I don't know, but not for me. But it's certain drinks. Like you can't really drink liquor if you're.
That's funny because you know what's funny about that? Because Prodigy used to always rap about drinking Hennessy.
Yeah.
Right, that's funny.
That'll get you messed up. Like it might not affect you right away, but you'll have a good time probably. And then later on, you're gonna feel it like, I shouldn't have did that.
That's funny because they got a song called "Drink Away the Pain." Literally, it's called "Drink Away the Pain." It's talking about Alizé, Henny, you know, and it's like, and in my mind now that I listen to it, I'm like, yo, this guy has sickle cell. He wasn't supposed to be doing that. You know, so that's interesting. So, are there any complications you have? Like in terms of, does it affect your breathing when you're trying to rap? Does it interfere with anything musically what you're trying to do, health wise?
Sometimes when I'm going to the stool, if I'm not feeling too well, like I might just cut it short, or I might not even go.
Right.
Like, this type of stuff like that. But as far as like, if I don't go, I could get my phone out or write some lyrics out, get my pen and pad, write some lyrics.
Right.
That's what I do if I'm at home. But because at my house, I don't really have a studio. I go to a studio. So that kind of does affect me.
Okay. Right. All right. So long as you take your medicine, eat healthy, maybe drink a lot of water, you should be all right, right? But you can actually live with sickle cell if you take care of your body, pretty much, right?
Right.
Okay. Moving on to another topic. And speaking of Rochester, I don't know if you're familiar with this DJ. You should be, because he's actually from Rochester too. You ever heard of DJ Green Lantern?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, he's from Rochester. Yeah.
Word.
I don't know if you knew that or not, but that's just a fun fact.
I heard about that.
Yeah, he's actually from Rochester. Now, to the viewers that's watching, do you have any videos out right now that they can go check out right now that you want them to go see if they want to get a first glance at you in action? Like, what would be that first video you would recommend the audience go see?
There's no videos of me out right now, but
Okay.
they can look at my YouTube, Influence Minds, and all our videos will pop up. We got probably over 20K views.
Right.
Up and coming, but we got more to come. Like I said, we just got to keep working on it.
Right. Well, you're on your way with this platform. A lot of people are going to be tuned in and check you out. So I always try to make it my business to give people the proper light. You know what I mean? That's like my contribution to this game, man. I want to say, if anybody approached me and if they was about their business, I gave them a shot. Because when I was coming up, I never had that. You know what I mean? I had to figure the shit out. You know what I mean? I didn't have nobody. There was no Distance 50. There was no Shade 45. There was nothing. You just had to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? So I always said, man, it's a lot of people got overlooked, maybe gave up because they just didn't see a way out or avenue. I said, I at least want to provide that bridge to, I can give you a shot. After that, it's on you. At least you got a shot. You know what I mean? Like I always made up my mind, say I want to do that. Because I know a lot of nice people, but nobody ever gave them a shot. They get discouraged and they never existed technically because they never got a chance to show their true talent. So that's kind of like that's why I developed the Hottest in the Streets, because I try to go and get people that I think, or they can prove to themselves or to the world that they are some of the hottest people on the street that you don't know about. And that's what this platform represents. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I have a simple question for you. Mm-hmm. Can you rap?
Yeah.
You can rap.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about gifts. I'm not talking about Christmas gifts. I'm talking about rapping. You can rap.
Yeah, I can spit.
You can spit. All right, so you know my favorite words are spit, bars, lyricism, all that. Those are punchlines. Those are some of my favorite words. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I'm going to tell you this. My favorite rapper of all time is Big L.
Word.
That's my favorite rapper. So listen, with that being said, man, we need to hear a couple of bars, man. You know what I mean? We need to hear a couple of bars. So it could be a go-to rhyme. It could be a written. It could be a freestyle off the top. You can do whatever you want to do. It's whatever you want to do. You could do a song that you recorded already. Whatever you want the audience to hear. I like to call this is your business audio card. So let them know the name and impress the hell out of these people. Let's go. You got the stage. Let's go.
All right. This Young Reem of Influence Minds. Check me out. Influence 1217 on Instagram. All right, here we go. I paint visions and paint pictures and saying lyrics. What the game missing? These niggas know that I'm change getting and fame getting. I'm dropping down like it's rain, get it? These lame midgets can never know that I'm change getting. I take flights, I'm a shark, I'm a great white with my great bite. Say goodnight to your face, right? On the space flight to the dark, I'm an ape, right? Or late nights, I'm a walk in the great light. My shoe fits when I walk, cause it's laced right. True shit, when I talk, I'm a great right. I don't play fight, cause that lead in the real fights. I'm real nice and I'm ill with my chill ice. My bar is hot like I really was a grill, right? I kill mics, it's a crime that I'm still nice, cause I will, right? Any time for a deal, right? I don't feel right with my mind, it's an ill type. I see visions of niggas living a fast life, and then they sitting in prison getting their last strike. They don't forgive him for sinning. He better ask Christ. I'm trying to make it out, but I ain't on the safest route. The game is trash, so I think it's time to take it out.
Woo! Okay. All right. I like that. So listen, if anybody want to get in contact with you, how can they do that?
All right. Check me out on Instagram, Influence1217. Mm-hmm. Check my Facebook, Influence Minds. No I, just capital NFLUENCE space mind. And it's the same for Instagram, Influence 1217, no I.
Now listen, before we go, I gotta ask you this question. It's a hypothetical. It's hypothetically too, so check it out. I'm gonna give you one record, right? I'm gonna give you a song, right? And you could put any artist on this record, right? Now, this artist could be dead or alive, because I say it's hypothetically. I just want to know who would you put on it. You could put any artist on this record. They could be dead or alive. It could be from any genre of music, all right? Any era of music, any genre. It doesn't have to be restricted to rap or hip-hop. Who would you do a song with? You only one record, any song, any artist. They could be dead or alive, any genre of music. Who are you going to do a song with?
What I do a song with? Had to be out of Tupac. Big L.
Tupac. Okay. I said one person. So Tupac. You gotta go one.
I say Big L then.
Oh, Big
he
L.
Had the bars.
I'm mad at that.
Yeah.
Why Big L?
Cause he was nice, like back up and coming, like before, like the rappers back then, like they was nice, but yeah, like they had to rap a little bit to get to where he was.
Hey, he said 23-4 years ago, I'm so ahead of my time. My parents haven't met yet. Think about that.
He definitely was.
That in itself is like when you think about what he just said. I'm so ahead of my time. My parents haven't met yet. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, Big L, I ain't mad at that. You can never go wrong rocking with Big L. You listen to Big L lyrics right now, they don't sound dated. He was ahead of his time. They still sound current. His wordplay, his flow is still current. And that's like class, that's timeless. That's timeless flow, timeless music. A lot of people don't have that. You know what I mean? They don't have that. Right. You can't listen to a lot of artists from 20 years ago because they sound like it was 20 years ago. You know what I mean? His flow could go right now. Same thing with Biggie. He could go right now. You know what I mean? Tupac could go right now. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of other artists too. But so listen, man, before we get out of here, man, is there anything else you want to chop it up about or speak on that we didn't touch on?
I just want to speak on everything that I do for me, my fam. I put on for my city. I rep Rochester all the time. Shit, right. I want everybody from my city to come up. Like, I don't hate on anybody. That's all I wish for.
Right.
Not even just the city. Like, everybody do your thing.
Right. This is a random question. Do they call ketchup up there like ketchup in a bottle tomato sauce? Is that a Rochester thing or Buffalo thing?
Tomato sauce? Nah.
So they call it ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was in Buffalo and the guy was like, "Yo, I need some tomato sauce." I'm like, "Tomato sauce?" I'm like, "You mean ketchup?" Thing. He's like, "Yeah, but we call it tomato sauce." So I didn't know if that translated over to Rochester too. That was a random question, but I just wanted to know.
Right. I don't even know, bro.
Right. You don't know. All right, man. So, I'm going to let you get out of here, man. So, once again, let everybody know your social media, how they can get in contact with you.
Check me out, Influence 1217. No I, NFLUENCE 1217 on Instagram, or check my Facebook, Influence Space Minds. Right.
And real quick, do you have any projects that you're going to be dropping soon that they could be looking out for?
Check my group project, Influence Minds. That's what it's going to be called.
Is it out? Is that going to be on all streaming platforms, or when can they get that?
It's going to be on all streaming platforms, everywhere.
Okay. All right, cool. So that's what it is, man. DJ Thoro, this is 50.com. Let them know your name again.
Young Reem.
Young Reem, you know what it is. And like always, man, when you see us, one need us. Let me pay respect. We out.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men, I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men, that do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men, yeah, drink 'em up.